intensity continues to turn up.
It is pedal to the metal on the road to WrestleMania, and the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey has been on a rampage as of late. Tonight, her two challengers, the Man Becky Lynch and the Queen Charlotte Flair, join Kevin Owens for an explosive KO show.
And meanwhile, regarding WrestleMania, tonight is Kofi Kingston's last opportunity. Kofi must do the impossible. Can Kingston take out 5 of SmackDown's elite superstars? Can he guarantee himself a WWE title opportunity at WrestleMania? Kofi Kingston's road to WrestleMania gauntlet match is tonight.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
And here comes a superstar who is not just making his way to WrestleMania. In fact, he was ordered to compete at WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome The Miz! I personally cannot imagine just the mental turbulence The Miz has undergone at the hands of Shane McMahon, but it is now official. Shane McMahon has ordered indeed the match at WrestleMania against his former best friend, his former partner, The Miz. Byron, look, I'm going to look out for you for once in your life. Did you not see what happened to Greg Hamilton last week? It is the best in the world, Shane McMahon. Say it with me. Yeah, the best in the world, like you mean Shane McMahon. The best in the world, Shane McMahon.
Let's take a look at why we're here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shane McMahon.
You understand me? I want you to say it like you mean it. You understand? Do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best in the world, Shane McMahon.
A lot of people are asking me, why on earth would I ever beat down my so-called co-bestie? Well, quite frankly, I'm sick of it. My entire life, people have been trying to rub up against me and saying, Shane, how can you help me get ahead in life? It's all about what can I do for them? Them. Well, that all stopped when I beat the holy hell out of The Miz in his own hometown, in front of his father with his baked potato face. I'm not the best in the world because I won a trophy. No, I'm the best in the world because I was born that way. And from this point forward, I'm going to start doing things for me. So, Miz, this is not a request because at the end of the day, you work for me. I had such an amazing time eating your ass that I'm going to continue that on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. So, Miz, get ready for another best in the world eating. And it's going to feel to me awesome.
For 10+ years, I've been laser focused on one road, and that is the road to WrestleMania. But at what cost? Throughout my career, I've taken advantage of people, taken shortcuts, taken undeserving opportunities. Besides my wife and daughter, I've sacrificed every single relationship I've had in this business. That's what this means to me. And that's what my friendship meant with Shane McMahon to me. You know, thank you. You know, it was all to prove to one man. I just wanted him to be proud of me, my dad. And as cheesy as people may say that it is, when my dad stood in this ring, it was the first time that I have ever heard him say that I love you and that I am proud of you, and it was something memorable for me. It was one of the greatest things that's ever happened in my life. And Shane made that happen for me. And Shane told me that one of his dreams was, as a kid, to be tag team champions, and I did that for them. And when I had the idea of convincing Shane McMahon to be a tag team partner with me, people actually told me, watch yourself. They warned me. Me, The Miz, warned me about Shane, saying that behind the scenes, he's a little different. I didn't believe him. It's Shane McMahon. We love Shane McMahon. But I was wrong. At Fastlane, Shane McMahon attacked me from behind in front of my 68-year-old father. My dad watched as Shane decimated me. What kind of human being would do that? And then he proceeded to put his hands on my father. And it is something that will be ingrained for the rest of my life, watching him put his hands on my dad's face, shoving him down as my dad was yelling for someone to help his only son. While I laid there helplessly. Shane, you are a conniving, vile, disgusting human being. You are rotten to the core, just like your father. You weren't born best in the world. You're a McMahon. You were born the worst. You think you're something special, Vince and Shane, because, you know, you're a billionaire and you can do whatever the hell you want? Well, you can't. You may own this company, but you don't own me. And you sure as hell don't own Kofi. I wasn't born rich. I wasn't born of privilege. I was born in Cleveland, destined to flip burgers at my dad's Mr. Hero for the rest of my life. People told me that I was average, that I would never amount to anything. But I didn't make that a self-fulfilling prophecy, no. I went out on my own, followed my dreams, and proved everyone wrong. I found my way through the real world, and I did it, and I became a champion. I became the most must-see WWE superstar of all time. I did that, and I did it on my own. You know, say what you want about me, whether you booed me or cheered me through the ears, but you can never deny my work ethic. I've always prided myself on working harder than everybody else because I believe hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard enough. I am a proven success story, and that is something to be proud of. My dad didn't just give me love, I had to earn it. The fans didn't give me respect, I had to earn it. It took 13 years, but I think right here, right now, I have earned it. You're damn right I do. And Shane, you deserve the one thing you single-handedly earned all by yourself. An ass whooping from me at WrestleMania.
It's clear that Shane McMahon has struck an emotional chord with The Miz that we've never seen before.
It's obvious that The Miz is laser focused and determined to take down Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. The thing I caution Miz to remember is that, like he said, Shane is his father's son. Shane McMahon is a product of the environment he was raised in. That ruthlessness is in Shane's DNA. The Miz had better be careful as he heads to WrestleMania.
I want to take away what Shane McMahon, or rather what The Miz said there at the end. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard enough. The Miz will go one-on-one with Shane McMahon at WrestleMania 2 weeks from Sunday at MetLife Stadium.
Go ahead, Byron. Cole's not here. Have at it.
To steal a page out of Cole's book. It's boss time. No, you didn't. I did. I just did. Well, no denying two of the hardest workers in all of WWE, the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champions have finally come to SmackDown Live.
As I like to say, one of the hardest working superstars in WWE in Bayley and Sasha Banks, who's been riding her coattails the whole time.
They're in action against the Iconics next. We are back here on SmackDown Live.
The following contest is a women's division tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the Iconics.
The women's tag team champions Sasha Banks and Bayley on SmackDown Live for the first time ever, ready to face the Iconics.
Peyton, look who it is! Sasha Banks and Bayley, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, have finally arrived on SmackDown Live! Yeah, but they look so strange and small and scared inside our ring. Oh, like their parents bought their way into an Ivy League school they couldn't get into. They are in way out of their comfort zone. They've tried to play it safe and stay inside their little nest. They even went back to NXT to make themselves feel important. But that didn't work. No, and then they get chased off on their own turf on Raw by Nia, Tamina, Natalya, and Beth Phoenix. And now they have no other choice except to face the best team in the entire WWE Women's Tag Team Division in unfamiliar territory. They've saved the best for last. And the last is going to be Iconic!
Well, Sasha Banks and Bayley are going to have a test here tonight, nonetheless, despite what the Iconics have to say, guys. The Iconics have, for quite a while now, been asking Sasha Banks and Bayley to live up to their word, bringing the Women's Tag Team Champions to all brands in WWE.
I commend the Iconics for their insistence that Sasha Banks and Bayley have been ducking them, refusing to come to SmackDown Live. And they got what they asked for.
Oh, please, Corey, listen. Okay, number one, the Iconics talk about this being unfamiliar territory. Being the women's tag team champions is unfamiliar territory. No other champion has said we're open to all three brands, whether it's Raw, whether it's SmackDown, whether it's NXT, and not to mention, the Boston No Connection has been a little bit busy on Raw.
Let's just say, historically speaking, Sasha Banks hasn't had the best history of title defenses. She can win them, defending them, entirely different situation.
The fact is, you're putting yourself out there, Corey. Look what they have going on Raw. You got Natalya and Beth Phoenix.
Well, Beth Phoenix stepping out of retirement, the WWE Hall of Famer.
Listen, I don't know if you've ever watched WWE before, Byron, but that's what happens when you're a champion. You become a target. It's up to you to defend when you see fit or when you're contractually obligated. I think the Iconics are great doing what they're doing.
And Peyton Royce able to evade Bailey there, and Sasha Banks scaring one and a half of the Australian duo back into the ring. Looking for a cover and a kick out at 2.
I agree with you, Corey. The Iconics have been great of doing just that, chirping, talking trash, claiming that the Boston Hell Connection is dodging them.
Let me ask you this, Byron. Did they get what they asked for? Are Sasha Banks and Bailey on SmackDown Live?
Well, it depends on the outcome of the match. We'll see if they really got what they want.
Are they here?
Yes, they're here. Obviously, we've seen them in the ring.
I rest my case.
Sasha Banks legal. Now Billie Kay tags herself into the match. And I actually side with Graves on this. It was Sasha Banks and Bailey when they won the titles, were crowing about it on Raw. They went to NXT. They went to a live event in Tampa Bay before they even bothered to come up here to SmackDown Live.
You're absolutely right, Tom. Look, the fact is they're here. They've lived up to their word. Okay, no one's ever done this before. No one has ever said, all 3 brands, if you want a shot at our championships, you got it.
Now Bailey off the clothesline. Cover. Kick out by Kay.
Oh, man.
Wait a second.
Did you see how Lacey looked at me on Raw the other week?
What are you talking about?
Better. This is a classy Southern Belle. The statuesque Lacey Evans.
It's the sassy Southern Belle.
I got tongue-tied, Phillips. I'm excited. What do you expect?
It doesn't matter that we're in the middle of the match.
I don't think Lacey Evans quite cares about that, Byron. She's doing this for weeks on Raw and SmackDown Live.
Never a bad time for Lacey Evans to take a stroll to ringside.
Hey, wait a minute. I believe a tag was made. I think Peyton Royce is legal, and Bailey wasn't aware of it. The Iconics trying to take advantage, looking for a cover. Can the tag team champions get back in it? We are back here on SmackDown Live, and right now the Iconics are giving the women's tag team champions, Sasha Banks and Bailey, all they can handle in their first time ever appearance on this brand.
There's really no reason for surprise. The Iconics have been a tag team, forever. They're best friends since high school. They traveled the globe together, and they want to become the second ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
And now it's Bailey trying to crawl to her corner, and remember the old adage here at WWE, you pin the champions, perhaps you get a title opportunity. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce trying to perhaps secure a future opportunity against the champs. And Bailey out of the corner. Both women met in the middle.
Bailey's got herself a chance, but she has got to make the tag to Sasha Banks.
Pivotal moment for the Boston Hug Connection. Tag made.
Here we go.
Sasha Banks to meet Peyton Royce. After weeks of the Iconics telling Sasha Banks and Bailey to come to SmackDown Live, get a taste of our ring. Here comes Banks.
Banks and Bailey were fed up with hearing from the Iconics. Now they're here to prove a point.
Banks standing up in the face of Natalya. The Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix last night, looking for the win tonight. Broken up by Kay.
There goes Billie Kay.
Wait a minute. Peyton Royce to cover and a kick out. Sasha Banks, 4-time Raw Women's Champion, off the backslide and couldn't put away. Nice. Well, now Billie Kay. Trying to help out her partner.
That's right.
Peyton Royce from behind.
Remember, Peyton Royce is legal, but Sasha Banks with a great counter.
Watch.
Wait a minute.
Billie Kay on the outside with the assist.
Billie Kay. Big boot to Bailey. And now it's Peyton Royce trying to capitalize. Hey, Billie Kay. Wait a minute.
They did it. Here are your winners, the Iconics.
They did it, but they cheated to do it.
Well, Byron, I gotta agree with you. I'm all for them calling out the champions, but not by that.
They called out the champions, and the Iconics did exactly what they set out to do. Pick up a victory over the first ever WWE Women's Tag Champs.
The Iconics just scored a victory over the first ever Women's Tag Team Champions. So what does this mean for the future of the Women's Tag Team titles? But now please welcome my guest, the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio. Rey, I understand you have some exciting news regarding your plans for WrestleMania.
As a matter of fact, I do, and I'm honored to... Hold on one second. Give me a second. This is my son Dominic, all grown up now. You know, he's been traveling with me, following in my footsteps, and I needed him here. after I officially make this announcement. After pinning Samoa Joe last week, I will be facing Joe for the United States Championship at WrestleMania.
Well, Dominic, this is a special moment for you, but how does it feel knowing that your father is facing perhaps the most vicious and sadistic superstar in WWE?
Samoa Joe's just a bully. And at WrestleMania, I'll be sitting front row, watching my dad do what he does best. That's taking care of bullies and bringing home another championship.
I think so. So bring it back home.
And what a great opportunity for Rey Mysterio to win his first United States Championship and have his son Dominic right there to see it happen.
Or for Dominic to be front row for a big-time disappointment courtesy of the United States champion.
Well, here's a man, a former United States champion in his own right, but tonight he's the host of the Kevin Owens Show with special guests Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. That's next. And we're back here on SmackDown Live on the road to WrestleMania. There's so many incredible matches coming up at WrestleMania. Here's what's a taste of its store 2 weeks from Sunday at MetLife Stadium.
Festivities of this magnitude can only be hosted by a celestial being. The goddess, Alexa Bliss, will host WrestleMania. Plus, Colin Jost and Michael Che of Saturday Night Live fame will be special correspondents. I just hope Bliss gets the situation with Strowman under control.
By Monday, that is.
Just learned about this a few moments ago. What will be his first one-on-one WrestleMania match in 8 years? Rey Mysterio will challenge Samoa Joe for the United States Championship.
Meanwhile, we know it will be Kurt Angle's final matchup, his farewell matchup at WrestleMania, and the WWE Universe is in an uproar over Baron Corbin receiving this prestigious opportunity. Nonetheless, it's Angle and Corbin at WrestleMania.
And Seth Rollins will challenge Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Will the era of the Beast continue, or will Seth burn Suplex City to the ground?
And we heard from an impassioned Miz who promised to put his opponent through hell at WrestleMania. Miz will go one-on-one with his former friend and partner, the best in the world, Shane McMahon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host of the Kevin Owens Show, Kevin Owens.
We gotta get KO a stylist.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new and improved Kevin Owens Show. New because look at these nice fancy graphics. And improved because, as you can see, I dressed up for the occasion. I mean, it is the road to WrestleMania. It is a big deal. This tie's choking me a little. Good thing it's a zip-up. And look, it's already been quite the bumpy ride, and I have a feeling it's just going to keep getting worse. You know, every year I call WrestleMania KO Mania, but this year there is no denying it is all about Kofi Kingston. And tonight we see if Kofi can keep the momentum going, run the gauntlet, and go on to face Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And you can rest assured, I will be watching that match very closely. But another match that has everybody buzzing for WrestleMania is one that has spawned off of the hottest rivalry in WWE today, which brings me to my guests for the evening. First, please welcome the man, Becky Lynch.
For months, Becky Lynch has been riding the wave of momentum. Will the momentum be enough to carry the man to the Raw Women's Championship as she squares off with Raw Women's Champion Rowdy, Ronda Rousey, and the Queen, Charlotte Flair, on the grandest stage of them all at MetLife Stadium.
A triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship.
I just gotta wish Becky good luck and Charlotte good luck with the mood that Ronda Rousey is in these days.
And considering how Ronda Rousey has caused quite a ruckus the last 2 weeks on Monday Night Raw.
Hey, they like you. And now please welcome the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
If ever there was a perfect fit to the puzzle that is WrestleMania, it is Charlotte Flair in a main event.
I guarantee you Becky Lynch will disagree with that point because the man has said that Flair was, quote, shoehorned into this match.
Charlotte Flair was born for this match. Charlotte Flair was born for high-pressure situations. The bright lights of WrestleMania in the shadows of New York City. That is exactly where Charlotte Flair belongs.
Regardless of what you say Charlotte was bred for, look, Tom, you brought up a great point. Charlotte was given this opportunity. Becky Lynch has had to jump through hoop after hoop after hoop just to get the opportunity that she originally earned at the Royal Rumble.
It's smart business, Byron. Charlotte Flair was appointed to the position because she is box office. She is big time. Becky Lynch could have been unreliable. We've seen how tumultuous her road to WrestleMania has been. We needed to have a surefire, sellout main event.
Ladies, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Now, nobody knows better than I do that friendships can sometimes go wrong, right? No one can get under your skin like your former best friend. Am I right? I'm right. I am right. And look, a lot of things have been said back and forth over the past few months. And you know, I've got my little KO show cue cards here. Let me mention some of the things that have been said. Now, Becky, she's not your former best friend, obviously, but Ronda Rousey is going to be involved in your match at WrestleMania, right? And Ronda has called you a joke. Ronda has said that WWE could make this a handicap match, the two of you against her, and it would be fine. Ronda has also said, oh, no, I'm not saying that one. That's disgusting. No. Well, Ronda, last night, Ronda became so unhinged. She attacked security to the point where her husband, Travis Brown, had to intervene, right? But look, Ronda's not here, but Charlotte sure is. And Becky, Charlotte has gone on the record as saying your 15 minutes of fame are almost up and that you will be back to carrying her bags by SummerSlam. Oh, but Charlotte, Becky has said that you and Ronda are the chosen ones and that you were shoehorned into this match and you really don't belong there. Look, I guess the point I'm trying to make here is that you guys have said a lot. You guys have talked a lot. And I think I speak for myself and the entire WWE universe when I say that nobody really wants to see you guys talk anymore. But this is the Kevin Owens Show, and what do I always say? All right, fight Owens, fight. But that's not it tonight. I don't think that's it tonight. I think it's, I got it, fight Becky, fight. Tonight, I think it's fight Charlotte, fight. What do you say, ladies?
I would beat the holy hell out of Becky.
Okay, Becky, before you answer that, let me just... Okay, Becky, your response.
That's what I thought. Here we go. Oh, and Charlotte Flair on the desk attacking Becky Lynch. You had
you expect it was going to come to this point? These women cannot stand each other.
Kevin Owens didn't have to do too much to stir this up.
I'll leave it to KO to throw fuel on the fire. These two women despise one another.
This is how combustible it's become on the road to WrestleMania for Lynch and Flair.
Becky Lynch just...
The Queen is in retreat.
Oh. Two women have been trying to destroy each other since SummerSlam last year.
Oh, so many emotions involved.
I guarantee you, wherever she is, Ronda Rousey is smiling, watching the chaos.
Look out! And Becky Lynch and the security now trying to restrain Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch.
There's a flurry of haymakers.
Into the barricade.
There's going to be quite a few fines doled out tonight.
And Ronda Rousey now the only one getting fines.
And imagine you're going to add Ronda Rousey to this situation at WrestleMania. Talk about explosive. Talk about chaotic. It's no disqualification. It's triple threat rules.
It's all about whatever you can do to become the Raw Women's Champion.
Oh, and again, Lynch and Flair trying to break away, trying to get after each other.
The security has done no good to separate Charlotte and Becky.
We got to get more security down here. It's safe to say the main event's in jeopardy.
Looks like finally we're getting some separation here.
For how long?
Now, as we get closer to WrestleMania, things continue to get out of control in the Raw Women's title picture. But speaking of WrestleMania, please welcome my guest, the phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ, your match against Randy Orton at WrestleMania has been made official. Now, by your own admission, Randy Orton was built for WWE. So what makes you think you have what it takes to defeat him?
Well, I think that Randy Orton has advantages that most of us didn't have here in the WWE. He's a third-generation superstar. He's 6'5", 250 pounds, and is as agile as men half his size. Now, I didn't say that Randy Orton isn't good. In fact, I'd say he's great. That's why he's been a multiple-time champion here in the WWE. You see, the difference between me and Randy Orton is he's a first-round draft pick, and I'm a walk-on. But look at me now. You see, on April 7th, MetLife Stadium, Randy Orton will be standing across from someone who doesn't have all the advantages that Randy has. And Randy said that last week that this was his house, and it was built long before I got here. Well, it sounds like another advantage for Randy, the home field advantage. But I'm not coming to WrestleMania to build. I'm coming to WrestleMania to tear the house down. Because I am the phenomenal AJ Styles. Oh, and good luck to my good friend Kofi Kingston tonight.
They are two proud superstars, two contrasting career paths, but I cannot wait to see AJ Styles go one-on-one with Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
Well, speaking of Kofi Kingston, he will compete in a gauntlet match for an opportunity to face this man, Daniel Bryan, for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. We'll hear from the WWE Champion himself next.